Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are having a great day. If you have been paying attention to the crypto market in the last 24 hours, a lot of things have happened. First of all, Trump putting tariffs on the European Union caused the market to dump even harder, while Bitcoin actually fell under 88,000. But now there is a little bit of recovery that's starting to show to try to recapture the 88,000. You can see that today morning we were close to 84 and right now we're sitting just under 87. As Bitcoin is showing signs of growth, as is majority of the altcoins slowly starting to creep back up. Especially if you look at Dogecoin, it was able to reclaim 21 cents, and there is some signs that the market is going to be seeing a positive trend. Maybe. On the other end, you can see things like this. Dogecoin appears ready for a rebound as the TD substantial indicator flashes a buy signal on the daily chart. Dogecoin gearing up for 2,300% rocket move to $5. FBI confirms North Korea is behind the Bybit hack. Calls for an industry-wide crackdown. US Congress targets crypto bill by 2025, so there's definitely more regulations coming very soon. And Russian authorities seized crypto mining rigs amid the power crisis. So there's a lot of things that's happening, and that's actually definitely impacting the crypto market very heavily. And right now the sentiments are slowly starting to turn tides. But before we get into all of this, if you guys are here for the first time, you want to stay up to date with everything to do with the crypto market and especially Dogecoin, I highly recommend you scroll down, tap the red subscribe button to stay up to date with the latest and the greatest news first. While you're there, slap a like on the video to help the YouTube algorithm push the video to more people. More people are paying attention to what's happening in the crypto market, what's going to be happening. They decide to buy into it, the user engagement goes up, and all of us make a lot of profit. Now, first of all, I want to show you guys the price action. Now, it's very interesting to see the way everything is playing out, because Dogecoin, I feel like, is usually the one that has the most volatile market, as a lot of new influential people or just, new money flows through Dogecoin quite substantially. Now, there's three things that was impacted very heavy with the US tariffs on the European Union. The first one was crypto. Secondly, Tesla stock. If you do not know, it dropped from like 440 to 290 in just a couple of days, and the US dollar also saw a little bit of coming down or crumbling down. On the other end, if we look at Bitcoin, you guys can see institutional Bitcoin adoption surges as public firm ETFs now overtaking holding of individuals and governments, highlighting the evolving financial landscape. They do see, when you talk about financial landscape, these big companies are definitely seeing a potential and future for crypto to be able to hold the entire market together. And you can see after 3 consecutive days of an extreme red, there's finally a little bit of recovery that can be noticed on the Bitcoin chart. But what is really interesting for us to see is reclaiming 88,000 is going to definitely give a little bit of hope for what is to come for the entire market, because if you just look at the fear to the grid index, we're in the red zone now. Close to 20 is exactly where we're sitting currently. And there is some other indicators which are suggesting we're sitting at about 13. But you know that what Warren Buffett says, when the entire market is in fear, that's exactly when you need to buy. Now, Dogecoin appears to be ready for a rebound on the TD substantial indicator, flashes a buy signal, and this could be the recovery that a lot of us are waiting for. At the same time, first Solana ETF listed on DTCC. So this is huge because, there's a lot of different coins which are finally starting to show up with their ETFs, such as XRP, Dogecoin, Solana, Polkadot. But Solana is the only one after Bitcoin and Ethereum which was able to get some sort of listing towards the ETF. FBI confirmed North Korea is responsible for 1.5 billion Bybit crypto crackdown. And let me tell you one thing, this hack was huge, because you need to understand the amount of money that was stolen was very substantial and the biggest heist we have ever seen in crypto. So what kind of crackdown we will be seeing from this will be very interesting. And President Trump to close over 120 IRS tax office nationwide. So they're definitely cracking in on this and trying to get rid of as much money and, protect the country in terms of money. Now, I don't want to comment on any potential politics, because I'm not from America and I don't personally give that much of opinion relating to the American politics. And Michael Saylor to Jeff Bezos, Bitcoin is the best way to promote personal liabilities and free markets. If offers an open protocol for prosperity that can be delivered to everyone via digital technology. It's true, because let me just say, if Bitcoin or just cryptocurrency in general is able to get to Amazon, the amount of money that will flow through would be quite impressive, and it will make it much easier for the entire Amazon ecosystem to grow quickly as well, and be greedy when others are fearful. So you can see other indicators are down up to 10 in terms of fear right now, and Dogecoin open interest has declined by 67% over the past 3 months, dropping from an all-time of 4 billion to about 1.3 billion, and that can be seen. You can see it's sitting at about 1.1 currently, and the long to the short ratio, well, it's still favoring the long traders, but there's definitely a little bit of fear, and the amount of leverage being provided is much less. And since 2022, the Bitcoin buying opportunity has occurred when traders realized loss margin hit 12%. Right now, we're on 8%, so there is a chance we might be experiencing a little bit more pullback before everyone decides to jump into their favorite coin. Maybe the recovery that we're experiencing currently in the last 24 hours could be a fake out before another pullback from a lot of whales that are panic selling. At the current price, Dogecoin of 20 cents, here's how much 1,000 could turn if Dogecoin repeats history. Well, in simple terms, if it repeats history and makes it all the way to $3, your money can be 15x, meaning you will be able to get to $15,000 in a very short period of time. And 300 million Doge hits major exchange COINBASE. What's going on? Well, in simple terms, there's a lot of things that's happening with the current market conditions, and the second thing is a lot of whales will also panic and try to cut down on losses, and that's when a lot of money is going to be flowing into institutions. And let me tell you one thing, institutions are going to be the ones that will profit if you decide to panic sell. And that's why I personally always like to say, whenever I'm talking to someone and they ask me some sort of advice, don't panic sell. That's the simple answer. If you're uncertain about what's about to happen, just put it away and decide later. And Trump trade faces a backlash as Bitcoin, Tesla, and the US dollars tumble. Well, Tesla stock is down 40% since Trump's election, with the CEO political focus and tariffs contributing to the weakened performance in Europe. Trump's aggressive trade policies include high tariffs and raising inflation fears, while this tax proposal offers a potential saving for Americans. There's just a lot of uncertainty which is starting to grow, and uncertainty is not very good for riskier assets. That's all I'm trying to say. Whenever the fear gets very high, that's going to be the time when the riskier assets are going to be facing the most amount of pullback. And that's exactly what we're experiencing right now. If you listen to me, I'm just going to say one thing. This is not financial advice, but currently it would be a good time to just hold what you have and decide later. That's just my personal opinion. Other than that, we have a lot of things happening. If you're new, subscribe, and I'll see you soon.